This tutorial is about understanding and creating infographics and flowcharts. Public health deals with the health of a population as a whole. Part of that is reaching as many members of the population as you can, which can and should be done in many ways in order to get your message across. Social media is a great way to reach large groups of people, but one challenge is relaying as much accurate information as you can as quickly and concisely as possible in a way that is digestible and visually appealing. Infographics have been around for years, but they have been shown time and time again to excel at turning complex information into an easy-to-understand visual. They are eye-catching, easy to share, and can be very effective in regards to knowledge retention. Some best practices to think about when developing an idea for an infographic include sticking to just one main point. Part of being effective is being efficient, and conveying one solid idea should be your goal. So don't risk losing the message by touching on many topics. The most important thing you can do is keep it simple and keep it focused. Make the visuals the focal point. The only thing worse than a PowerPoint, which is just a wall of text, is an infographic, which is covered in text. Let the visuals speak and explain, then use curated text to drive home the main points. The visuals can be decorative or data-driven like charts and graphs, but as infographics are visual by nature, make sure to put careful consideration in this part. One thing to remember when developing an infographic is that creating a call to action can make all the difference. This last point makes infographics very alluring to public health, as public health professionals are constantly trying to educate and make a difference. The call to action could be promoting a personal change, advocating for an issue which needs help from the reader, or leading the reader to additional resources for their own self-education. The goal is to create an emotionally compelling visual, which then guides the reader to resources which can then help and make a difference. Those were the development issues you must consider, but there's also technical issues such as white space, color schemes, fonts, the flow, and the overall design. Luckily, there are tools available with templates to help quick start your infographic development. The main platform today is Canva because it has become a huge player in graphic design, and the free resources available are quite comprehensive. We'll also take a look at the free Google Drawings to create custom infographics. In Canva, after creating a free account, go to Create a Design and then Infographic. From here, there are countless templates within many categories such as education and timeline. Select a template and it will take you to the design page where you can customize every element of the infographic. One of the benefits of Canva is the modularity, which you can see in the defined blocks. You can see how easy the editor is in changing text, font, color, or even adding imagery using built-in shapes or stock photos or illustrations. Here we can resize text. Here's the stock photo archive where you can add photos. Within the elements, there's plenty of different illustrations which can spice up your infographic. You can even edit the background, which covers the entire infographic. While it can be best to create and customize your own charts and graphs, sometimes this isn't possible with complex data. In this case, it would be suggested to insert charts from public domain resources like CDC. When it comes to imagery, consider the demographics of your audience, keep diversity in mind, and be sure to cite the source if using outside images. There are many templates to play with, so it's good to just go through and see what you find interesting and what would fit your content well. This one shows off the modularity in these 6 defined segments here. And you can change individual aspects, like the color of icons and such also. While it's very easy to work with templates in Canva, when you go to create a design, you can also start with a blank infographic without a template that you can add your own elements to. This can be nice as you can customize your infographic a little more specifically then. You can add your own header sections. You can add your own text to it. And images and such. While Canva is really easy to create infographics from template or just with the drag and drop features, I'll also show you how to use Google Drawings to create infographics. The easiest way to begin your infographic journey is to use one of the available templates. There's also an option to create an infographic from scratch. This is more difficult, but obviously gives you much more control over your creative vision. If you're starting with a blank canvas and you don't wish to use Canva, another free option is creating a Google drawing in Google Drive. You lose the modularity by going this route, but you have total control over the final product now. You can have access to shapes, so you can make a header. And the features work just like any other program within Google Drive. Very easy to use. You can customize every little bit of it this way. An often overlooked feature in Google Drive also are the special characters, which can help liven up a document. If you go to Insert, there are special characters here. And you can search any of the categories. They even include some more colorful ones. And a whole range of emojis. Since there is no stock photo archive in Google Drawings, you must source your own images. For a variety of free customizable icons, I recommend Icon Monster or Flat Icon. Both have a vast library of illustrations which can help you visualize your message. There are numerous stock photo websites like Unsplash and Pixabay for real-world photos too. One good way to get started when you're creating an infographic without a template is to look online for infographics that you find appealing and recreating the elements within Google Drawings, using different shapes or charts or pictures or text. While I've focused on infographics, the same techniques can carry over into flowcharts and timelines. By clicking Create a Design, you can search for flowchart. Flowcharts are a searchable style in Canva, and timelines are actually a subset of infographics. Again, there are numerous templates to help you get started. Creating a flowchart by scratch is actually easier than a whole infographic, as a flowchart is generally points on a plot or along a tree. Both infographics and flowcharts have the goal of presenting information in a quick and easy digestible visual format. While there are great templates available, one of the best things you can do for motivation and ideas is to look around online for infographics that you like that catch your attention. Just by studying successful examples, you'll learn a lot about the technical design and you'll get inspiration through imitation. Whatever program and design you use, remember to have peers or colleagues review the final product and provide input before dissemination if possible to make sure it meets your campaign/communication goals.